Hi everyone, it's Raleigh, and today I'm planning my Hobonichi Cousin for the week of May the 20th. I'm using some bits I have left from the Tulip Fields kits. I've also got some stickers, some summer drink stickers, and all from Coffee Monster Co. All right, so, first, last week, this is what last week looked like. So last week I was using the time tracking section, which I don't normally do. But those are just some notes I made about kind of what I wanted to work on this week. So I did like using it, and I want to use it again this week, but kind of even more. But let me get started with getting the days of the week labels. I think I'm going to use these more subdued ones because I'll be using a lot of color kind of through the week, so I want this to be a little subtler. All right, so those are on, and now I'm gonna use up these last couple full boxes that I have to add a bit of color. So there won't actually probably be a whole lot on these pages because I do plan on using kind of all the times through to probably about 10 or 11 o'clock. So there's only going to be a little bit on the bottom, a little bit of space on the bottom, and a little space on the left for me to use. Before I get to that, I do want to put a couple of stickers up top because tomorrow is a holiday here. It's Victoria Day, so I want to put that down because I'm not working, which is nice. And then I have this one other yellow sticker, so I think I'm just going to use it to write work on top. There we go. And yeah, I did find it was good. I work from home, so there isn't a ton of sort of variation through the day generally, but I found it was good. I'm trying to get into a steady routine of just working from 7 to 3-ish. But I was noting down and the only other thing I noted in there work-wise was kind of when I had meetings. But I have a whole work calendar, Outlook calendar I use. But I did find it was helpful. I marked up top kind of what I was doing before work, and then also when I was having lunch or dinner. And then my plan had been to do a couple activities each evening, which didn't quite work out. But I decided that this week I want to use the times even more. And so I'm going to put a key here on the left because the idea is I'll fill in kind of a little box with a different color if it's kind of work activity. And I'll probably have like a personal, and then I'll write in what I'm doing, which I can also use for marking out kind of break time, because one of the things I realized too was rather than having kind of specific longer breaks in morning or afternoon, I'm better to have a couple of shorter breaks. So I want to mark in the times I'm doing those as well as meals and that's more a health related thing. I'm trying to get a sense of kind of what I eat and when I eat and how that affects me. So I'm going to be recording that too. So I've got a couple colors. So I'll use green for work. I'll use yellow, which I'll just kind of use for personal stuff. And then I think I'm going to use pink as well for the meal when I'm eating or drinking anything. And then I was thinking of a fourth color. The only thing is I wanted to use orange, but my one orange is really bright, and the other one, I think it might be too close to the yellow, but I'm going to put it on here. If it is, I'll put a sticker over it later. Yeah, that might be a little bit too close to the yellow, so I probably will cover that up, but we'll leave it for now. But yeah, the idea is going to be that like each little square of time will have a little color code beside it. And I'm planning to record till around 10 to 11, 10-ish maybe. So it'll only leave a little bit of space on the bottom. But I think that'll be okay, because I think I'm going to put a to-do list along with little days of the week chart, because I kind of want to get a sense of kind of a quick view of when I'm doing the most activities and things. And then on the other side, I think I'll put a tracker kind of piece. That's what I'm thinking. So this probably won't look too exciting in the video at the end, because there'll be this big chunk of just white space. But I don't want to put too much in now, just because it will get filled up through the week. And I had this one strip. I don't know if I'm going to leave it there. I might split it up and use it on the left, but we'll leave it for now. So yeah, I think I'm going to put a to-do list underneath that part of things. Come on, brain. what I'm going to do. So I think I'm just going to write. I'm not going to use any kind of font stickers or anything. I'm just going to write to do. So underneath there, I'll list a bunch of the things that I want to get done. And then I think I do want a quick glance kind of view of things, again, to get a sense of when I'm doing things. So I think I'll just use the markers to separate that out. So I'll get this one down and then I'll do something similar on the other side. Oh, I probably should have just done one big swipe, but that's okay. All right, hit a bit of a snag. I went to get the door, I turned off the video, and just now realized I'd never turned it back on. So sorry about that, but you know what? I think I'm probably gonna end up posting this anyway. So here is what the final product looked like. So I have my sections along the bottom. I added some more drink stickers. I did move that longer sticker header over to the left. So this is pretty bare, but again, through the week, under kind of by each time, I'll be color coding each square and putting notes in. So I think it will get a lot fuller. I was very tempted to put in other stickers and things, but I think I'll be doing that through the week. So yeah, here is what the final product ended up being. So I think what I'll do though is I'll also show you guys a bit about my traveler's notebooks. I was going to do a bigger video about it, but it hasn't happened yet and I don't know when it will. So here we are. This is just kind of what I'm using now. So this is what I take with me when I do go out. So I've got this great little kind of zip folder thing that I like. It's perfect. I can put a couple markers, a pen, there's space in the back to put stickers. This first notebook stays in here all the time. It's a calendar. It's one of the kind of free open calendars. So I just kind of made it myself with stickers from Blueberry Papeterie. I'll put a note below. So this is just my quick reference for main things that are happening. So when I'm out and about, I have something to quickly look at. Oh, these stickers are so beautiful. The other notebook I usually have in here is the notes one. So this is the one I think I showed briefly earlier. So this one is the one I usually pop in when I am going out. And I don't use the bands in the traveler's notebooks. I usually just have the two notebooks when I go out. So I find this one's easier. I can just slip it in the back. But in the notes one, I use it for kind of anywhere where I want to kind of organize some thoughts. So this is the little package that comes out with me when I go out of the house, which isn't, you know, super often, but it's nice to have. And this is another one of my main notebooks that I use. So the main thing in here is I have like a 2-page spread for each month where I can write down important dates, things I want to get done. So if I think of something like, oh, my insurance is due this month, I'll pop it in here. And this is what I reference when I'm doing my monthly notebooks. So yeah, pretty simple. And then in the back, I have a section for, I left myself space for like wellness, home, and finance, although realistically, home is the only thing I have down. I have like my quarterly and monthly checklist around home, and then my main list of like things that I need to purge, clean, and organize, which I haven't made a lot of progress this year. So this is more of a permanent one that I keep with monthly and kind of outlines for the month. And the final notebook I do use is just a thoughts one where I just kind of, you know, it's just when I need to get an idea out of my head. So that's kind of the set that I'm using now. So this works kind of with the cousin. And so this combo works really well for me. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that. So I hope you like this video. I'll see you soon. Bye.